Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? I seen something, and I don't like it. Seen something, read a headline. I don't like it one bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyrie Irving of the Boston Celtics. There's only about 10 games in the regular season left. Kyrie Irving plans to sit out more often, and it's pretty much to preserve himself for the playoffs. So Kyrie Irving, and this is via a reporter that's around the team's Twitter. I'm pulling it up right now. He flat-foot said he plans to miss a game or two. He said, as long as we get there, I don't think our focus is in seeding. That's pretty clear. As long as we get there, I'm happy. So the Boston Celtics right now are the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference playoffs. They've been around 5 pretty much all year. And I think it's ridiculous that they have not been able to catch the Indiana Pacers. Y'all don't think that? The Indiana Pacers lost Victor Oladipo before the All-Star game. You had over 2 months to catch the Indiana Pacers without an All-Star to name, without a good player to name? And y'all can't catch Indiana with all that damn talent y'all got on the court? Like, how many Indiana Pacers can you name? Now, I studied this, so I know a lot of their players, but how many Indiana Pacers can you name off the top of your head? Not naming Tyreek Evans or Darren Collison. How many Pacers can you name? Now, let's go down to Boston Celtics off the top of the head and not even just thinking about it. Look at this roster that you can think. I'm just naming this off the top. Kyrie, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Morris, Gordon Hayward, Al Horford, Terry Rozier, Marcus Smart. Right? What am I? 8 names? Aaron Baines. 9 names. I'm 9 names in and I haven't even thought 1 second about their roster. Didn't even think. And these are all good, borderline great players. There's good players in that mix, great players in that mix. I ain't even think about it. Fam, the Boston Celtics should at least be the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. I ain't mad at you. You look, compete with Philly. Philly's got 4 legit all-star type talents over there. Toronto, they got Marc Gasol. They added. He was starting to find his way to Toronto. Kawhi Leonard, one of the best in the game. Kyle Lowry, all-star level this year when healthy. I know he's been injured a little bit lately. Giannis Antetokounmpo, that dude is the best player in the game to me. Y'all know I said that. Look, the Boston Celtics can compete with all 3 of those teams. I'm fine with that. But you got to be over Indiana. Period. That is disrespectful. And now Kyrie thinks it's in his best interest to sit out. Here's what he better be concerned about if you're Kyrie Irving. He better hope this Boston Celtics team doesn't go on a winning streak again. I heard Matt Barnes say this earlier and it made perfect sense. If he misses 3 or 4 games in a row again, and the Celtics go win those next 3 or 4 games, remember, the last 5 or 6 games that Kyrie Irving hasn't played in, the Celtics haven't lost. All right? Missed 3 or 4 games again. And now the Celtics win those 3 or 4 games with Terry Rozier being their starting point guard. You don't think that's a big storyline? You don't think it's a big deal? That the Celtics keep winning as long as Kyrie Irving doesn't play? The fact that they made the Eastern Conference Finals without Kyrie Irving? And this whole notion that Kyrie's 25, 26 years old. This whole notion that a guy who's 25, 26 years old needs to sit down in the last 10 games of the year. Right? Where he's supposed to be entering his prime. Not even at his prime yet. That scares me. That dude could get a 5-year Supermax deal this summer from the Boston Celtics. Pay him over $220 million. And I'm afraid to sign him. If I'm Danny Ainge and the Celtics, he's already trying to sit out games. He missed last year. He was out at this point last year. You got to sit out a game again? What are you resting for? Your team has not earned rest. If LeBron decides to sit out for like the last 4 or 5 games, if Kobe decided to sit out for the last 4 or 5 games, hell, if Giannis wants to sit out the last 4 or 5 games, at least his team's number 1. At least LeBron and Kobe earned it. Tim Duncan, if he wants to sit out the 4 or 5 games he's got rings to back that up. Kyrie's got a ring, but now he's almost trying to enter himself in a different category. I think Kyrie Irving is a phenomenal player, but I think he thinks a little bit too highly of himself. If Steph and Kevin Durant don't want to sit out in Golden State, look, they've been to 4 straight finals. Their body deserves it. Kyrie ain't make no damn finals last year. Kyrie ain't playing the playoffs last year. His season was short last year. Now you sitting out again? What are you missing games for? Your team is struggling. Y'all just lost a big lead to Philadelphia last night, a team that y'all might potentially play in the first round. Y'all lose that game. And you think it's cool for you to sit out more? Not gain chemistry? You think your team's got to... You know what scares me with Kyrie? He just thinks it's as simple as turning it on. Kyrie, you are not playing alongside LeBron James, Kevin Love, and a veteran-led Cleveland Cavaliers team. And newsflash, Kyrie, the Eastern Conference is much better than it was when you was on them Cavs team that was making it to the finals. You helped make it better by joining Boston. Newsflash, Kyrie, I don't think it's as simple as turning on the switch, because I think that team has real chemistry issues. Look at them when Kyrie's on the court, and look at them when Kyrie's not on the court, with Terry Rozier's running their offense. I watched it a lot last night. Kyrie's clearly better than Terry Rozier. Nobody would argue that, a better individual talent. But the reality of the situation is, Terry Rozier's a B-level player. And the ball moves better when Terry Rozier's in the game. More guys get off. Jason Tatum feels more comfortable when Terry Rozier's giving the ball. The facts are the facts. Terry Rozier and Jaylen Brown could give a damn if Kyrie and Gordon Hayward on that team. Period. And Kyrie saying I'm gonna miss games as long as we enter the playoffs. No, you want to be playing good basketball around this time of the year. And Kyrie, what you don't want is that Boston Celtics team to play good basketball with you out again. That ain't good. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now,
Mr.Taliaferro. Mr.Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro. Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's. You can't do nothing but win.